Oh,
Straight
stop.
get
What is
crazy. What
up?
up?
What's
What's
I respect
up?
up?
that.
What's going on? Y'all are definitely, y'all can't be talking bad about Subway. We love Subway around here.
How much that Subway order cost you? Tell me. It's not $5.
Honestly, I think it's like 12. I think it depends. So if you get like the 6 inch versus like the foot long, it depends.
That
I
foot
think
long
this,
used to be $5.
Used to be.
it used to be, yeah, like a while back, but now I think it's like maybe like 12. It's not too bad.
Damn, $12 foot
That's
long.
inflation.
Yeah,
That's what's
That's
going
$12
on
double
Come
up,
now,
on,
man.
they
huh?
double the
They
price.
gotta
Look,
rewrite
come
these
on.
catchphrases.
How y'all doing? What's going on?
What up?
We're just talking gym etiquette for like the last, what, 20 minutes?
I heard a little bit about it. I was like, oh, okay, now.
Let's hear it, Sonny. What are your
Yeah, what do you
thoughts?
got?
If I'm being honest, I'm like, so you know how you said people are kind of like in their own worlds? That's kind of how I am, but in like the positive way. Like I
Yeah.
be having no idea what anyone's doing, and if someone's like in the way or someone's like near me, I just adjust and just move around them. Like I don't be noticing anything really. Like I don't. I guess I don't really think about it. I just be too much into my own world,
I have the opposite problem. I look at
minding my
every.
business, if you will,
I really
minding
do.
my business.
I look at everybody around me and I'm like, oh my God, I hate you. Why are you doing this? I hate you.
Gabe's minding everybody else's business.
I really am. I don't know. How do I
Not everybody
how do I
else's rep.
change that? How do I change that mindset?
I don't know. I think over the years, I just get, I don't know. I'm just so focused on what my path is and what my life is, and that's that. And so
Sonny, are you a workout in the morning kind of person? Or do you like working out in the evening?
I work out around like 3 a.m. if I'm being honest. And
Oh, three.
Whoa.
I,
Damn.
I go I go to like a private gym too, so it's like a lot easier. It's like no one's
Okay.
around. Yeah,
But does that work better with your schedule?
it does. Yeah. Especially too, like I work a lot and I'm a grad student, so it's it's a lot that goes
That
around
is
in
a
in my
yeah.
world. Yeah.
Wow. I thought me going at 5 was early. Sonny came in here and blew me out the water.
I
Yeah,
well,
that's
one
great.
one in the morning, it would just be me and the workers, and it was the best time ever. It
Yeah.
would just be
But
me, maybe one other rando, and I got the whole gym to myself. I could do cartwheels. I could do whatever I want. The whole
But
gym.
Cartwheels is crazy.
you were opposite though, Matt. You were going to the gym at 1 because you weren't sleeping. It's not
Yep,
like
because I don't sleep.
you didn't go to sleep and wake up early to go.
No,
That's
no,
your
I just don't
vampire
sleep.
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my vampires.
Yeah.
Sonny, what's your workout split?
So, not to like get crass on on here because like after my boob job, I don't do a lot of upper body stuff. So I just kind of do like 2 days lower body, then cardio rest of the days. I just do like a lot of legs and glutes and cardio calisthenics. Sometimes I'll do like a hit sometimes as well. And then, I'm not as like structured as I used to be because now I'm like more about maintaining and just looking good. So I don't
But
really.
uh was that instructed for you to not like work out upper body more, or is that just a personal thing for you?
A little bit of both. So, when you start to do like a lot of like chest exercises, like anatomically, like the way if you do it too much, like women's breast starts to spread,
Mhm.
and I want to keep my cleavage. So, I just kind of like I'll do a little bit of like arms and a little bit of triceps and like stuff like that, but I don't go too crazy on like chest and back days and stuff like that. Maybe once every now and then, but yeah, just trying
Okay.
to. Yeah, but that's typically what happens when you do like a lot of it. Like eventually they'll start to kind of like separate, and we
Okay.
don't. Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Sonny, are you still there? Like your screen froze for a
Oh, it
Oh
did.
second.
I don't know
no.
what happens. That just happens sometimes. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
Okay, there we
okay. There
go.
we go.
So Sonny,
That's what
how's
usually happens to
life?
me.
What's
How
that?
is life for you like nowadays? Like, what's going on with you? Like, how are you keeping yourself busy? Like, what are you doing with yourself now?
So definitely work is like very like time consuming. I kind of like started to take a break. Like my screen time is very low, so I'm not on social media nearly as much as I used to be. I my screen time average is like 1 hour a day these days, which
That's
I love.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm like so like I'm not the person that's on my phone 24/7 like I used to be. So So I kind of like been focusing on, what's real and that's real life, and me just being healthy, school, trying to be a doctor in the near future, but I don't want to talk too much about my
Okay.
business. So going to
Yeah.
school, and so do that full time, work full time. I really do. I still wrestle like a lot. Just like I'm just not like, posting where I am all the time, or seeking validation or things like that. Like I'm just kind of like in my zone and what Sunny's got going on.
So then what are your goals? Like, 'cause it seems like you're pursuing this career. It seems like you're taking it very seriously with the whole doctor things. Like, is that in the forefront, or is it like whatever happens, happens?
Not necessarily in the forefront, but I will say the times where I got signed, or if I like got some sort of big moment, usually I wasn't even trying. Like it was like life was just kind of like it just was kind of handed to me in that kind of way. I was working very, very, very hard for many years. So I definitely got my just due, but I will say I wasn't like the times where I was the most happiest was when I wasn't like super, super trying hard, and I feel like that kind of benefits me. So wrestling is still my ultimate goal. I just know that you have to have a backup plan. A lot of wrestlers don't have a backup plan, and that's important to me. I feel like you definitely have to have that balance, and also too like have hobbies that are outside this business, because it'll drive you freaking crazy
Yeah.
if all you do is wrestle and that's it. Like it'll drive you crazy. So I definitely feel like I need to definitely, have different avenues, different facets of me.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think the most important thing is just experience life in general. So
I
like
was
with
just
you
gonna say,
reducing
yeah.
your phone time to an hour a day, just taking care of yourself and like just enjoying yourself. I think that's what life's all about.
I
Because I
agree.
feel like if you get too far consumed into one thing and then we start to get in our own heads. Maybe things don't start happening when we think they're supposed to be happening. Like you say, you just start driving yourself nuts. So I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think you're doing like exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah. And
Thank
then
you.
unfortunately sometimes wrestling forces you to like you said earlier, seek validation online or spend more time on your phone. You kind of like get like a almost a fear of missing out kind of sometimes, and you're seeing other things happening. Like, it's a lot that goes on with wrestling, and sometimes to just free your mind of that, even if you're just doing hobbies or you're stepping away, whatever it might be, like it's really healthy sometimes.
Yeah, I know it like this career can be pretty short, and I just want to make sure that my outside life outside of pro wrestling is just as lucrative and just as it and bringing me joy and finances as well, because obviously you guys know when you first start out in indies you're doing a lot of stuff for very little money, and it's a very, very trying thing. You're working these long hours and you're driving these long hours and all that stuff. So I just definitely I didn't want that to be my life for going into my late 30s and 40s and so on. So I wanted to definitely make sure that even if like I'm not like signed, I know I keep freezing, I don't know what's going on with my phone. Even if I'm not like signed again to another like major, at least like I'll have something to fall back on that I'm also equally as passionate about.
Yeah, and that's the important part, like as long as you're happy doing it and you are passionate about it, like I think you go for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and plus I think it's always good to always take that risk on yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you're not willing to, then like your life's gonna pass by anyway, right? It's gonna pass by, so why
Yeah.
not? Why not take a chance to see what happens?
I agree. And like, make the time. Like it's people always get like, oh,
Yep,
like I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. No, make the time. Like,
exactly.
there's only one you. And if you put so much focus into one thing, and time will pass you by and you'll wonder like, what the hell? Like what's happening? Like you don't want to be one of those people. So I'm 32. Like I know like I have time, but I also don't have time at the same time. That's the one thing about like us millennials. Like when you're at that age of like you're still young, but you're also not young, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, wow, what am I doing? So I definitely wanted to like I said, secure the bag and secure the future. So
Yep. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
33, and on the inside, I still feel like a kid.
me too.
but my knees feel like 60-year-old. You know what I mean? I feel it physically.
Crazy.
Pro Wrestling 33 is very different than
Yeah,
like
man.
Oh
regular
yeah.
normal like 33. It's very
Oh
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A wrestler at 33 for some reason looks younger than a regular person at 25. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We put
Or
a
somehow
You
lot
younger
of
the
a lot
face
into
or the
ourselves.
That's what I'm
bodies.
saying. Yo,
yeah, you
people
look
always
younger, but you don't feel better.
people always be like, yo, I thought you were like 22, 23. I'm like, yo,
Mhm.
that's a beautiful
Yep.
compliment. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Give me my ID for something, and they're like, "What?" They're like 91. I'm like, "Yep, you wouldn't expect it, but born 91 is crazy."
I thought you meant you were 91 years old, Matt. I
I
thought
am
you were dropping.
91.
I thought you were dropping a bombshell, dude.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I'm 120.
Whoa.
But that's what's up, Sonny. I'm like really happy for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I'm happy
Unless your
you're
boy.
hopping on. I see you're always in the. You pop by in the comments sometimes. We're happy we
Yeah.
finally got you to stop on.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely. I'll tune into you guys' show every now and then. You guys have very introspective and like a lot of these great conversations that like I like definitely like I'll tune in and be like, it's a great perspective, or like I like his point of view or stuff like that. So it's always nice to tune in when I can and get a little, a couple minutes of like, just some good like all, fashion wrestling talk and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that because we learn a lot on this live platform. We learn a lot almost every
We do
week.
learn a lot.
Um, we don't ever talk about wrestling, which is like the coolest thing ever. It's always some like life stuff. We'll talk about our
Yeah.
wrestling. We don't talk about like wrestling. We don't like it's not wrestling talk. It's Primal Fear talk, and like you never know what we're gonna talk about. We learned about Gen Z and Gen X
I remember that
on here.
conversation too. Yeah.
We learned
Yeah.
about that on here. We learned about a lot of things, so it's really cool. Like these are always fun every single week. So we appreciate you saying.
Because
I appreciate
because
you
of
saying.
that conversation, I knew what you meant when you said millennials.
Yes, I thought about that.
I I wouldn't
That
have
meme
known.
popped up. Like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, I was like,
81 to 96, that's us.
oh,
Yeah.
that's me. I'm in it then. Let's go.
Yeah. Wait, so who's the
Um,
who's the oldest between you and who's the youngest? Like how does it go?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
I'm
And
34.
I'm the youngest.
Gotcha. Okay. No, okay, I don't remember Gabe being the youngest. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yep. It's funny because like I have a brother and a sister, and we're a trio also, and I'm the oldest out of the trio. So in that trio, I'm the oldest. And then when I met Matt in high school, we had our other group of friends. I was the youngest
His
in
Okay.
baby.
that group
You
of
flip.
friends. Yeah, so then I went from the oldest to being the baby, and now with Primal Fear,
You're
I'm
in
in
the
the
middle.
middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you're
the
in the
middle
middle.
child.
You experienced all of the life. He got
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
experiences.
yeah. So
Do you
it was
do you
really.
do you feel like the middle person or how does that work?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the oldest.
I was gonna
Sometimes I feel
Okay.
say,
like the youngest. I
honestly,
feel like
Okay.
I think if we
I
had
think
to,
sometimes we rotate. Like
yeah,
sometimes
Yeah.
we're here, then we go here.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of how I
we
feel
all
like
have
a
our
lot of my
moments.
trio friends groups because actually I'm part of like several trio friends
Oh,
groups, and
snap.
so like there's different friends groups for different reasons, and which I
Yeah,
love because they bring out a different side of you, all of your friends and your family.
absolutely.
So it's a cool thing. But yeah, no, I definitely always usually feel like the mom in a lot of them. So because I'm the one that's like not as like immature, but in a funny way. Like a lot of them are
Oh,
immature in a more of a fun way, but I'm the most mature one usually. Of like, just like I'm not as like silly as they are.
Sometimes
But
you gotta be that person, you
yeah,
know?
oh
sometimes you gotta be
yeah,
the mom.
no, for
Yeah.
sure.
Somebody's gotta do it. It's gotta be one.
And I'm also too like obviously like, being like the one that's like being in healthcare, being in nutrition, like working in nutrition. So I'm always like the one that's taking care of everyone. Like oh, like you should take this for your sleep, or oh you're having issues with like I don't know your joints. Oh take this supplement, or come here. Let me like make sure like like I'll do some like PT on you or some rehab on you. Like I'm like that kind of
Good
person.
friend.
So.
That's a useful friend to have.
Yeah, it's a good friend. Good friend.
Hold
Yeah.
on, what's good for joint pain?
Yeah.
So I always tell my friends like this is like such valuable information. So make sure you guys all do it.
I already
Every
have my
wrestler, every
notebooks out.
wrestler should take Cell Power and Silica. Those are two like really amazing things. Not necessarily together, but you could take them like kind of separate because they do the same things. But so Silica basically is like the reason why A lot of your joints and your bones, stuff like that, stays like sturdy. And so like you know how like you have those trees like in Florida where like there's a hurricane and the trees like bend way way far and they come back up. That's because of silica, and our bodies run on the same exact thing. So it like prevents injuries. Like I've been wrestling almost 13 years, never had one serious injury at all. Like never torn nothing, no ACL, none of that. So and I've been studying holistic nutrition for about the same amount of time. So I think it's kind of like,
Oh, so you've been taking this throughout your entire career, the
yes,
silica.
yes,
And
never
what's
had
the
one.
other thing you said?
Cell power. It's almost kind of the same thing. What they do is they basically send oxygen signals to like your brain, your nails, your teeth, your bones, your joints, everything. So keeps
Okay.
everything sturdy, keeps everything flexible. Your joints, your ligaments, your cartilage is a lot stronger, and you're just a lot more flexible overall.
All right, I'm definitely hopping on the silica because your boy needs it,
Yeah.
Okay.
especially, my long days, always on my feet.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah.
Sonny just
So
gave the secret to the flexibility. I've been wondering. That's what it is.
Well, not necessarily. That came from the
Yeah,
dance,
now he gave
the
the
dance and
secret. We
cheerleading
know
life.
now.
The dance and cheerleading life before
Yep.
wrestling definitely helps out with
Your
that.
boy's trying to become a Florida tree, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Just you wait. Now, Sonny, you should never told me that. I'm going to be out there hitting splits.
Yeah, hell yeah. Might even
All right,
top
Sonny, we
time.
got questions. It said what would help with hips?
Oh yeah, the same thing. Yeah, silica is great for that too. Any kind of inflammation. Like I said, what it does is it oxygenizes your body. Basically sends like oxygen to your teeth and your brain and your like all types of like bones and ligaments, stuff like that. So and what
All
it
right.
also does is it revitalizes your cells because your cells, having healthy cells, our cells die every day. And a lot of people don't realize that having healthy cells is how your body recovers and repairs itself faster than, not or faster than having bad cells. So when your cells are like healthy, and also when your red and white blood cells are basically like balanced, it helps to keep your body like healing like naturally and healing and healing and healing. So a lot of times like something will happen to you and it won't be as bad as other people's. Like if you like tripped and you hit like your knee really really hard, like it won't like bruise as bad, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a little it's interesting. Like the science of it seems so like ridiculous, but trust me, it works. Like I said,
I
I
got
haven't
it.
broken any
Turned you into a
bones and
tree. I got the notes.
So, Sonny, have you ever worked with like a personal trainer, or have you always taken care of yourself on your own?
Oh no, it's so funny you say that. So I actually had a personal trainer when I first started, and I was working. So this was like my schedule. I worked overnight at like a security place, like a reception place, and then I had a personal trainer in the morning. So I did 11 to 7. Then I had a personal trainer. I went there from 9 to 11:30. Then I went home and slept for a few hours. Then I went to wrestling training, and then I went back to work. That was my schedule every day.
Mm,
And then I was doing homework while I was working the overnight. So I was like a lot of overlapping.
mm.
So yeah, no, I
Not a
definitely
lot of sleep.
not a lot. I was probably
Yeah.
getting maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep a day.
Oof.
It was a very trying time. But even though I was miserable, I also got signed 4 years into my
There you.
career. So it was
Oh
pretty.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
really
paid off,
cool.
right?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
It's all part of the
signed two major
story.
contracts, and that was an amazing time. And like I said, I'm still on the journey, but I'm just making sure that all my ducks are in a row when this is all over, because you never really know when it's going to be over.
Absolutely. 100%. Sonny, we want to thank you for hopping on. Hey, would it be okay for us to upload this onto our YouTube?
Sure can. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Of
it.
course. I'll see you guys. I'll definitely be tuning in, like
I
Yeah.
usual.
already Google searched this silica. I'm about to order myself some, or now I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go to
can even
Walmart
send you
tomorrow.
guys the best brand. I'll DM you guys and
Cool.
I'll
What?
send you guys the
Yes.
best brand.
Thank you.
I
Thank
got
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you
Sonny,
guys.
you're the
Bye.
best. We appreciate you. Have a great
Bye.
night.